Hello and welcome back to another video here on my channel. Today I'm testing out the Action 5 and I'm recording on that, and I've finally managed to connect me DJI Mic 2 to it with a lot of flapping around for 20 minutes. Today we're just going to walk around Fairlands Valley Park and just see what we can see. I haven't brought the drone out this time, so I'm going to concentrate more on just the photography side of things. I can't get my words out. I'm just going to go back to the bench where I set up, make sure I left nothing there. This morning I've heard chiff-chaff, blackcaps, greenfinch, wrens. I've heard loads of stuff, but I ain't taken one image yet. I mean, I don't know if the mic's picking up the chiff-chaffs and stuff. There's a song thrush just come out down here. But obviously I'm recording the camera, so drop the mic. Don't want to be dropping that. Things always come out when I'm doing a piece to camera. But yeah, I might switch over to the chest mount, just because it'll make life easier, because I ain't got any remote or anything to keep stopping the video, and I don't know if I can clean this product. But if anyone knows, just drop me a comment down below and I'll look into getting one. Yeah, just go have a wander and see what we can find. Just going to go round to the little bouncing pond here and see what we can find in here. Well, wandering around for a few minutes now, and I haven't seen much. I did see a grey wagtail, but just as I put the camera up, it flew off. So what I'm going to do is, because rather than holding this DJI Action Pro selfie stick, I'm going to switch to the chest view, just because then I'll be hands-free. So it'll make it easier to just grab the camera and shoot. So yeah, going to switch over to the chest mount now. Well, now switch to the chest mount. Just walked past a couple of guys who said there's a fox sleeping out in the open. So we're going to go and check it out. See if we can find it. It seems to have gone. Unless it's gone behind the log. Well, I'm going to continue round and see what else I can find, because the fox seems to have gone. Well, just walking about, I still haven't got any images. But I wanted to have a quick chat about my memory card in here. I bought a SanDisk Extreme 256 gigabyte card. And my Action 5 is saying the card's too slow, which I don't understand. So I'm gonna get a Action, not an Action. I'm mixing my words up today, and I'm gonna buy the Extreme Pro version rather than just the Extreme version, and just see if that fixes the problem. Let's have a look about here. The fox was asleep on the other side of these bushes, so I know where its den is anyway, so I might go and check, because it'll run across the path, the bridge up here, to get to its den. So I'm going to have a look, and then I'm going to walk down and see if I can find little grebe and that. Well, I'm now walking along the environmental lake, I think this one is. Yeah, environmental lake, where the little grebes are. And someone's just told me that they've done a nest round the back, so we ain't going to be able to get anywhere near there, not that I'd want to, but the grebes, oh there's one, I'll just sit dive. The grebes are normally out at the front here. But you've got to watch this very protective swan at the moment, because the female's round the other side on eggs, so you can understand how feisty the male is at the moment, especially with the geese. Yeah, we're gonna see if we can get the little grebe. I just hit dive a moment ago. I don't know if you can see that on there, but there's your swan, the male. There's a coot's nest over there. See if we've got any young on there yet. No, definitely coot's nest there. Yeah, we're going to walk about and just see what we can see. I mean, this video so far has been me yattering, but we'll have to see what we can find. I mean, this time of year it's hard to spot the smaller birds in all the leaves. But yeah, we're gonna go around to the next bridge and see what I can see on there. Well, just managed to get a little bit of footage and a couple of quick photos of some tadpoles. There's absolutely thousands of them. So that's the first thing I've really photographed all day so far, and I've been here a good 40 minutes. So I'm going to go back around to this little bridge, just see if there's any little songbirds or anything about. just going to have a wander down to the big lake because there really ain't much showing today. That's the problem with this time of year. Everything's nesting, or you know, got young already, so a lot of the stuff disappears, or yeah, obviously there's more coverage on the trees, so they've got more places to hide. There's a few mallards there, but yeah, I'm going to go down here and see if there's any swallows going over the top of the water here, because they have been sighted here. So yeah, worth a look. Yeah, apart from them tadpoles, I still haven't got any footage. So what I've decided to do is just stop and have a quick smoke. Just sit about and see if I can see any swallows or anything flying around. But yeah, I'll sit here for a few minutes and see what's flying about. Well, I've now stopped and rolled a cigarette. Just going to sit and wait and see what comes. I've seen a few carp jumping out the water, but trying to get a photo of that's going to be bloody hard. There really is not much around at all, so I might have to film this over a few days, which I don't mind really, not while it's warm like this. Yeah, I mean there's two young swans that have shown up on the big lake here, but gonna have to maybe get some shots of those because there really ain't much showing at all, to be quite honest with you. Plenty of gulls around though. I mean, yeah, as I say, you know, I think a lot of the birds are building nests and got young on, laying on eggs and all the rest of it at the moment. I mean, we're on 28th of April, I think, today. So yeah, 28th of April. So yeah, everything's getting ready to nest or is already on a nest, and it's difficult. But I'm going to sit here for a little bit longer and then have a wander and see, because they're really getting nothing around. Well, I've just found some tufted ducks that I'm getting some slow motion handheld video of. There seems to be 4 of them. There was 4 of them, so managed to get some shots of those. Yeah, I managed to get a few shots of the tufted ducks, and then I heard swans flying behind me and I missed them. They were flying away from me, so yeah, I'm going to continue around the lake and just see what else I can get. Well, I've near enough walked the whole big lake and I have seen nothing. So I'm now going to head back up towards the little grebe and see if I can get that, because they really ain't nothing else showing. Even though you can hear little birds, they really ain't nothing showing. So it definitely looks like I've got to continue the video on another day. So that's what I shall do. But for now we're going to head up towards where the little grebe is and see if we can get that. I'm just going to walk along the lake here where the little grebes normally are and see if we can get them. They're really much showing. There's about 4 weeks from the day I'm filming this video, which is the 28th of April. So yeah, it's about 4 weeks and I'm in Bempton Cliffs. I was hoping to get a bit of aerial footage up that way, but obviously it's restricted because of all the birds, which I understand. And also apparently there's paragliders that way, over that way, so yeah, restricted airspace. But what I might do is try and get permission to take a bit of video or aerial footage of just the Flamborough lighthouse, because I think that'd be good when I go there and get a bit of aerial footage of that. But If not, the place I'm staying near, North Landing, you can see the lighthouse from where I'm staying. So I might be able to put the drone up there and just go across the field a little bit and try and get a bit closer to it from there. But yeah, if I get landowner's permission, it shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, that'll be that when that comes to that video. But as for this one, the little grebes are not here, so I am gonna pack up now, as I have got to get my kids from school, and I will continue this video tomorrow. Well, welcome back to the video. In today's part, we'll have a wander about again. We're also going to get a drone flight in. So yeah, just going to go to the drone location now because I've got a permit to fly. So yeah, drone footage coming up.
Home point updated.
Well, that was a little quick drone flight. Just wanted a quick look at this building site really. So let's get the drone back and look at finding some birds. Well, hope you enjoyed that little drone flight. I wanted to have a quick look at that construction site there. They've knocked down a nursery, a cadet's place and a sort of like a little social club to build houses on it. So the park's lost a car park as well there, so yeah, it's not good. Just going to have a wander about and see if I can find any birds. I mean, there's plenty of Canadian geese, but yeah, we'll have to see what we can find. Well, I found a grey heron with a crow attacking it. Just trying to get a shot of the crow actually diving at it. But we've now got a Canada ghost hissing at the heron as well. So I'll put the heron shots up now, and if I get any crow ones, I'll put them up as well.
Oh look, there's a heron.
just managed to get a little bit more footage of some tufted ducks on this lake this time, rather than the big main lake. I take it's the same birds have just come over to this lake. So yeah, I'll put the tufted duck up now. Well, just going to walk around the corner now to the bridge, and then I'm going to make my way back up towards the little grebe. They really ain't much about, to be quite honest with you. You can hear it all singing, but it's nowhere to be seen. I mean, if you look at the trees, look how many leaves are on them now. Birds are hard to get when all them leaves are on there. I did get a few images of a butterfly though. I think it's an orange tip. Not too sure on the names of butterflies, but if the images are any good, I'll put those up now. Yeah, let's go and look on the bridge and see if there's any little birds about. Well, I finally found the little grebe pair. I've actually found their nest. They're nesting on the underneath them brambles. Just over there. So, yeah, I've got one of them taking in nesting material. I think it's the male. Took in nesting material. So, yeah, I'm see if I can get a couple more shots of these. Then I'm going to move on. Well, I managed to get a couple of photos, nothing brilliant, but now I know where the nest is, I will come back. I've got a swan chasing a Canada goose there. It doesn't like these on the local patch. Well, after them little geese, the swan chasing the goose there, I'm going to call the video there. It's not been a very good one, but I will look into getting better videos shortly. I just wanted a quick video to put out on the channel. So, with that, please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.